Welcome back. On day one of Level 1, Nehawu members were at the union buildings demanding a response from President Cyril Ramaphosa over their memorandum of demands. They say he has missed their September 10th deadline. Nqobile Madlala is following the story for us. She's back now in the newsroom. So they weren't happy, of course, that the president didn't respond to their demands.
Yes, Shahan, and those demands are that they want an 8% salary increase for all the public workers, and also at the same time what they want is better working conditions for all health workers, which they have found that at this point they feel like they're not being responded to and they're not being listened to. So they picketed outside the union building, Shahan, and from what we have heard from the union earlier on, they were just expressing about the fact that they feel that the government is not willing to honor the 2018 public wage agreement. Now, we do understand that this agreement was supposed to be an 8% salary increase for all public servants, and they are claiming that the government is at this point trying to go to court to declare that null and void, which is something that they were feeling quite passionate about, and saying that they feel at this point that they have been ignored by the government and by the president.
Yeah. So did they finally get anyone from the presidency to acknowledge their concerns?
Well, Shahan, after a long, hot day at the union building picketing, it seemed like it finally did happen, because from where we stood, we understand that Nehawu actually had a virtual meeting with the NEC of the eNCA, which later on we also saw the Minister in Presidency and the acting DG coming to speak to the presidency and also the NEC members outside of Nehawu, and they had quite a brief conversation, which then led to the Minister in Presidency calling the president, which we then saw Nehawu's president also speaking to the president. And from what we understand, Shahan, they did in fact come to an ending of that, and they're saying that they will be meeting on Wednesday. But just to hear a little bit more, the Minister in Presidency explains more.
Ultimately, they still wanted to meet with the president. As you saw me, I spoke to the president, and the president spoke to the president of Nehawu. An arrangement has now been made for the president to meet with the leadership of Nehawu this week. I'm told that Wednesday is being negotiated sometime on Wednesday. So that's where we are now. And they will then raise these issues that need the attention of the head of state. I'm too small to deal with the issues that have been raised by our trade union. So the only person who can deal with these issues properly and listen to what Nehawu has to say is our president, and he's available to meet with them on Wednesday, because today he's really sick. He's in blankets as I speak.
All right, we're going to leave it right there. Nqobile Madlala.